Cambodia, officially the Kingdom of Cambodia, is the 72nd most populous country in the world, located in the southern portion of the Indochina Peninsula in Southeast Asia, bordering Thailand, Vietnam, and Laos. It has a population of 16.7 million people, as of 2022. It has an area of 181,035 square kilometers and Phnom Penh is its capital. Khmer is Cambodia's official language. The Riel, KHR, is the official currency, government, parliamentary constitutional monarchy. Literacy, 80.5%. Religion, Buddhist 96.9%. Flag colors, red and blue. National animal, the Kouprey. National Day, November 9th. History, evidence from carbon dating suggests that Cambodia was inhabited as early as 4000 BC though, it's unknown when Cambodia was first inhabited, but bones found in Sam Ronson indicate that the ancients closely resembled modern Cambodians. Indian culture began entering Cambodia by the 500 AD. Cambodia became a mighty power with the rise of the Khmer Empire. Suryavarman II built the biggest religious building in the world, Angkor Wat. Jayavarman VII was the king during the empire's prime. Sri Lankan monks introduced Theravada Buddhism. By the 19th century, Cambodia was divided up between Siam and Vietnam. King Norodom agreed to make Cambodia a protectorate of France. During the Second World War, Japanese occupied Cambodia, after which Cambodia won its independence in 1953. The king kept his country neutral during the Cold War and deposed U.S. airstrikes on targets in his territory. During the Vietnam War, he was ousted in a coup. After the ensuing civil war, the country was under the rule of the Cambodian Communists, or Khmer Rouge, led by Pol Pot. Under his administration, Cambodia attacked Vietnam and Vietnam invaded and occupied the country until 1992. There are multiple cities between 900 and 1,400 years old beneath the tropical forest floor, some of which rival the size of Cambodia's capital, Phnom Penh, were revealed by the cutting-edge airborne laser scanning technology. Archaeologists say that there is also a massive city beneath Mount Kulin. In Cambodia, millions of landmines were planted during the war years. There is a landmine removal trust in Cambodia that is operational today, which assists in the removal of the mines, making the country safer. Cambodia has the largest population of amputees in the world caused by landmines. Over 64,000 casualties related to landmines have been recorded since 1979. Almost half of the landmines are yet to be removed. Cambodia is also home to the first of its kind, the Killing Cave of Phnom Sampo. The cave has the bones of the doctors, teachers, men, women, and children killed by the Khmer Rouge. There is a small carving of a dinosaur on the walls of a temple at Ta Prohm. The carving might be an indication that dinosaurs lived on much later than originally thought. However, there is no concrete evidence for this assumption. There is a blind clinic in Cambodia where you can receive massages from blind people. These people are trained in the art of massage so that they can make their living. Cambodia is one of the fastest growing economies in Asia, with an average growth rate of more than 6% in the last 10 years. The name Kampuchea is more widely used in the East for Cambodia. Despite Cambodia being one of the poorest countries in Asia, it received a whopping 5 million visitors during 2016, bringing in about $3 billion in revenue. Clearly, tourism is playing a vital role in helping the economic growth of the country. The garment and footwear sector in Cambodia is also among the top sectors that support the nation's economy. More than 600,000 Cambodians are employed in these two sectors, the majority of whom are women. Rice is considered to be the first crop that was grown on Cambodian soil since before the 1st century AD. The present king of Cambodia, His Majesty King Norodom Sihamoni, is a bachelor and does not have children. Thus, there is no direct successor to the king in case one is required to be crowned as the next king of Cambodia. On October 14, 2004, Majesty King Norodom Sihamoni was elected unanimously by the members of the Throne Council as King of Cambodia. He was born on Thursday, May 14, 1953, in Phnom Penh. A flight from London to Cambodia takes 12 hours, and from Los Angeles a flight takes 16 hours. Cambodia is twice the size of Portugal or twice smaller than Germany. The Tunnel Sap, Great Lake, in Cambodia measures about 2,590 square kilometers in the dry season and expands to about 24,605 kilometers during the rainy season. This is an unusual annual inundation, flooding, of the region. It is also densely populated and is devoted to wet rice cultivation. The region is also referred as the Heartland of Cambodia. The Tunnel Sap is also the largest saltwater lake in Southeast Asia. Cambodia is losing forests very fast. The rate of deforestation in Cambodia is one of the highest in the world, third only to Nigeria and Vietnam. Between 2001 and 2014, the annual forest loss rate in Cambodia increased by 14.4%. The main reason behind this heavy deforestation is the illegal cutting of the forest by smugglers for monetary gains from the valuable timber. More than 2.5 million people in the country live on less than $1.20 per day. China and the UK are the largest foreign investors in Cambodia. Known as S21, the most important prison in Cambodia held almost 14,000 prisoners, only 12 of whom survived. Cambodia is a country with a rich history and culture. It is also one of the most popular tourist destinations in Southeast Asia. Here are Cambodia's top tourist attractions. Angkor Wat is the world's largest religious monument, covering an area of 162.6 hectares. The temple was built by the Khmer king Suryavarman II in the early 12th century. The temple was initially a Hindu temple. However, gradually it got transformed into a Buddhist temple by the end of the 12th century. Angkor Wat means temple city or city of temples in Khmer. A Portuguese monk, Antonio de Madalena, one of the first Western visitors to the temple, said that it is of such extraordinary construction that it is not possible to describe it with a pen. Almost half of the international tourists coming to Cambodia come to visit the Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat ticket sales generated $20 million in revenue during the first 3 months of 2016. The temple, unlike various other temples in its vicinity, faces the west, a direction that is associated with death. The norm at the time was to build temples pointing east. The exact reason for such orientation by the builders of the temple is yet unknown. However, generally, the structure is regarded as a funerary temple. The region of Angkor has been declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1992. There is a total of 3 such sites, the other 2 are Temple of Priya Vihir, 2008. Temple Zone of Sambor Prey Cook, Archaeological Site of Ancient Ishanapura, 2017. The temple also featured in the movie Tomb Raider. The movie's production house was charged $10,000 per day for 7 days of filming. Bang Mealia Temple Complex. This temple complex was built during the reign of King Jayavarman II in around 966 AD. It has been abandoned since then, but it remains one of Cambodia's top tourist attractions because it features an amazing stone forest with many small shrines hidden among trees. Phnom Penh, this city has many beautiful colonial buildings, markets, and restaurants which make it an ideal place for tourists to visit. Siam Reap, this town is famous for its Angkor temples which draw millions of visitors every year. It also has many other attractions like temples, waterfalls, and more that make it worth visiting. The Cambodian National Museum of Fine Arts is also a popular tourist destination in Cambodia. It displays a collection of Khmer art and modern paintings from both Cambodia and other countries. There are 1.3 million mopeds in Cambodia for a population of over 1.5 million people. Thus, you can find mopeds almost everywhere you find people in the country. KFC, the American fast food giant, is losing money in Cambodia, which is the only country where they are not profitable. There are only 6 of these fast food centers in Cambodia. Cambodians do not celebrate their birthdays. Many older people do not even know how old they are. Cambodia has a young population. Most of its population is under 20 years of age. Funerals are quite expensive in Cambodia, and one may cost an average of $9,000. The procedure typically lasts more than 49 days, and the body is preserved for the first 7. Here are some foods that you should try in Cambodia. Kui Tiv. Kui Tiv is a typical Laotian soup made with a variety of ingredients such as egg noodles, fish paste, ginger, lemongrass, and other herbs. Amok fish. Found in Southeast Asia, amok fish is a dish that has many variations. It usually consists of whole fish fillets cooked in coconut milk with a thick and spicy sauce. The sauce can include ingredients such as ginger, lemongrass, garlic, turmeric, chilies, and more.